Hi, this is Alken, and welcome back to my channel. Well, Canada has finally has a successor to Justin Trudeau. It just came from ABC News by Bill Hutchinson and Victoria. Well, I don't know his names. So, Canadian Liberals announced Mark Carney as Trudeau's successor among U.S. trade war. So, Justin Trudeau announced his intention to resign on January 6th until his successor came around. So Canada selected a new prime minister elect on Sunday night as Justin Trudeau regained nearly a close among a trade war with the United States. Canada Liberal Party announces that Mark Carney will was chosen to succeed Trudeau after the party members voted in a nomination contest between four candidates. Carney is expected to be sworn in sometime this week by the Governor General of Canada, a representative of Canada of Britain's King Charles III. The newly elected Liberal Party leader is expected to immediately call for an election as early as late April. So Trudeau, who was first elected Prime Minister in November 2015, announced on January 6 his intention to resign as Liberal Party leader and Prime Minister once a new party leader is determined through what he said would be a very robust nationwide competitive process. The candidate for Prime Minister included Christina Freeman, Canada's longtime Deputy Prime Minister, who until December served as Trudeau's finance minister, involved with the truckers fiasco. Frank Baylis, a businessman and former member of the House of Commons. Karina Gold, a member of Parliament who served in Trudeau's cabinet as Minister of International Development and Minister of Democratic Institutions, and Mark Carney, an economics who served as Governor of the Bank of Canada and the Bank of England. Heading into the vote, Carney, who had never held elected office, had emerged as a front runner. Carney, who is a governor of the Bank of Canada, is credited with helping to guide the country through the worst of the 2008 financial crisis. As governor of the Bank of Canada, Carney has compared President Donald Trump, who has also threatened to make Canada the 51st state, to a villain in the Harry Potter series. Depending which one you're talking about. When you think it's at stake in these ridicule, insulting comments of the president, of which it would be, I view this as a sort of Volodymyr of comments. The 59-year-old Carney told supporters of the event in Winnipeg last month. Trudeau initially said he would serve as prime minister until March 24th. He will then be replaced by a new Liberal Party leader. The Canadian Parliament has voted to begin its new session in 2025 on January 27, but Trudeau asked the Government General to extend and not start a new season of Parliament until March 24. I'm a fighter. Every bone in my body has already told me to fight because I care deeply about Canadians. I care deeply about this country, and I will always be motivated by what is in the best interest of the Canadians, Trudeau said when he announced his plans in early January to resign. At the time, Trudeau said he would believe his resignation would bring the temperature down and allow Parliament to reset and get back to work for Canadians. Parliament needs a reset. I think needs to calm down a bit and needs to get to work for Canadians, Trudeau said when answering reporters' questions following his announcement. Removing me as a leader will fight the next election for the party should decrease the polarization of what we have right now. Support for Trudeau's party has declined steadily for months, with the Liberals falling in early January to the lowest level of support in years, according to the Canadian Broadcast Corporation. Yeah. It's like your MSNBC. In recent days, Trudeau has emerged as the face of Canada in the trade wars that erupted with the United States over 25% tariffs that Trump imposed on products from Canada. Canada countered with those by imposing 25% tariff on goods from the United States, including American orange juice, peanut butter, coffee, appliances, footwear, cosmetics, motorcycles, and certain pulp and paper products. Of course, the reason for these tariff wars is because they don't think Canada's pulling its weight when it's trying to cut down on the fentanyl and securing the border. So, Canadian Finance Minister Dominique Lebonc said in a second wave of retaliatory tariffs would be suspended after Trump announces on Thursday that he's pausing for a month tariffs on some products from Canada and Mexico. So, they finally got the new leader. Let's see how it works. But I know, being as liberal, they're going to do the same playbook that Justin Trudeau did for 9 years. And we know it's not going to work too well, even though he's a communist and he was from the Bank of England and the Bank of Canada. And nothing good about this at all. No. I know people keep saying, "Oh, Canada's not for sale. Canada's not for sale." And I said, "Well, I know it's not for sale, but if it was, what are we gonna do with Michael J. Fox?" Of course, I'm kidding. No, he's a nice guy. I like him. Funny ties. Love his movies, especially Back to the Future. Doc. Okay. So we have to see what happens. If he has any common sense and maybe work things out with Trump, otherwise in April, Liberal Party is going to be going bye-bye. So it's okay saying so long for now, and don't forget to stop.